Greetings and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I'm KatherineOfSky and I had an interesting comment from someone called Coupling Rhino. And I assume that means train couplings because that's what we're dealing with here. But anyway, that person says that, you know how I've been worried about, well, you know, these trains are on slower lines and this and that. But that person says it doesn't matter how long it takes to actually get from point A to B. What matters, and that's how they sell the tickets, is how long it says it will take, i.e. going by the slowest speed listed on the cars. So if we look at buying the vehicles here in the train depot, so if this one goes 115 kilometers an hour and this one goes 100, so this is going to be the slowest car. So the passengers are buying tickets based on 100 kilometer an hour journey from point A to B. That is the premise of the test that we are about to conduct. Now this is going to be expensive because we're just going to replace the locomotive so we can get less cars on it. We want to start this with a full train. So let's pick up, we have 48 passengers waiting, so we want to replace the train with something else. This is the only train on this line, and the reason I'm using that line is exactly for that reason, so that there aren't any of the trains interfering. We can control this train by sending it back and forward to delay it if we want to. All right, so to conduct this test, we are going to edit this train. And we're going to be able to control the speed and all of that kind of stuff by kind of putting it back and forward. And this is the only train on the line, so there are no other trains going to interfere with either of the tests. Now we do need to reduce the number of carriages on the end because we have only 48 passengers waiting. So let's go ahead and replace this train. This is the fastest train here, so we're going to add this. Ow, this is going to be painful, man. Okay, and we need to have less than 40. Let's go to, yeah, 38 capacity is going to be perfect. So we're going to replace it for, oh, I guess we get almost, well, we get $855,000 back. Okay, so we're going to replace this. 2 cars on this vehicle. So we're going to start this run with the full amount here. So let's just see, we have how much here? 56 people waiting. So it's going to come into the station here and pick up all the people it can carry. Okay, so we're going to follow this train all the way back and see how much it earns. Okay, we're pulling into the station now, and how much are we going to get for this trip? $505. Okay, we have an additional, yeah, we have the same full load of people here. But this time we're going to delay this train. I'm going to tell you to go back. And we're stopping now because we can't go anywhere. We're actually on the wrong track. The signals are pointing the wrong direction. It's like, oh no, what has KOS done to us? We don't deserve to be stuck here on this line for ages and ages and ages, for months and months and months of in-game time, just like hanging out in the palm trees. I wonder if there are any coconuts growing on those trees, because man, we're getting hungry. Like, we're just standing here. But then again, time is frozen, so it should be fine. Oh, we even have a little bit of a warning here. It's like, yo, KOS, hello. All right, I think that's enough delay. That seems to be okay. So let's follow the train and see how much we're gonna get there. I love these tunnels, they're quite cool. Lovely to see the smoke going. It's funny because I have this double-tracked whole thing, but I don't have any more trains on this, just the one so far. But if it's a fast enough train, we may not need any more. I don't know. But yeah, good times. We already have $30 million. We have enough money to do whatever we want, I think. So I'm not really worried about any of it. That's why we're conducting these experiments now, because it's fun and because we can afford to do so. So here we go. 505 was how much we earned at the last thing. We delayed for a while, and let's see how much here. 506. Okay, so thank you. Thank you, Rhino, for that information. So what we can do now is feel free to completely replace these trains or change them so that we have the fastest locomotives, and it doesn't actually matter if they get to their destinations quickly or not, because the prices are calculated on the specified speed. That is such a weird thing to me. That's not how it works usually in the other transport games, but this is different than other transport games. So that's okay, and I really like finding out that information because that definitely helps. Okay, so we may want to go through all of these and change that. So I think today we're going to have like a changing vehicle day. I think this would be a good idea. We might add another train stop in another town. But first of all, I want to change, let's go on like speed 2 here for a bit. I want to change the road vehicles. And here I've discovered is where it really comes in handy to name your vehicles by the type that they are. Because there's something that I saw, and somebody said this in the comments, I think they said you can select multiple lines and then just do the replace feature and it will replace all of your road vehicles. Life is better, all this kind of stuff. Look at this. And so the passenger vehicles are RPs, so we're not going to replace those. We're just going to replace these with trucks. Let's see, we have fuel. I think these, as long as they can all take all the stuffs, I think we should be fine. Let's see about replacing them. Let's go. Replace all vehicles with, yeah, this takes all the kinds of cargo. And they'll go 40 kilometers an hour, so we're gonna get a nice bonus on that. They take 7 capacity versus 6, so I don't think there's any major stuff we need to do here with conversions of amounts. So let's replace all of these for $2.5 million. That's okay. That was an interesting sound. Good Lord. Okay, let's sort this by, instead of, let's do all. Can we do all? Hello? No? No, not all? Please all. Please all. Okay, apparently we can't do all there. So we're gonna have to individually select all of the passenger ones. I thought we could do all and then exclude the cargo ones. That's what I was trying to do, but apparently doesn't work. But at least by sorting them, we won't have to worry about ships and stuff being replaced by buses. That could be slightly inconvenient. All right, replace all these vehicles. I've noticed we even have some droshkis still on the road here, and troikas even. Oh my God. All right, time to replace them with proper passenger vehicles, which is the Gagano C40. Yeah, and I think we can replace them. And if they start losing money, we can take them off. It's going to cost us 11.5 million, but we might as well do it. Oh, okay, that was a sound. I think there's something funky with the sounds in the various updates. They seem to be like really loud, and they seem to be uncontrollable by the control panel because, yeah, I've tried this and it's really strange. But now look at this. We've got all these beautiful buses. Look at how fun they are. Oh my God, they have little couches on top as well. That's adorable. Oh my God, they're so cool. Ha! This is great. I love them. Wow. It's fun. Totally cool. They've got the staircase on the back. Aw, nice winding staircase. That's really fun. Aw, that's so great. All right, well, some of these lines are definitely going to be overpowered, but I think it's time to take a good look at the cargo transportation, possibly, and also the passengers. So this spot, I think we were looking at this. I don't know, remember if I looked at this on my own or if I was looking with you at any point, but we need to fix this. So let's see where we need to find. Let's go to all routes here and get the ones we can see. There we go. Cargo fuel, which is the wrong thing all together. Okay. Don't do all, please. Just the ones we can see. Okay. Road cargo. Mark fuel. We have 3 vehicles working this line here. I'm not sure that's enough. I think we need to, let's just duplicate 1 or 2. Click, click. There we go. To help get that distributed. If this is not going down, and I don't know how much are we delivering here? 60 of 148. So we definitely don't have enough fuel trains on this line. What is this? Is this a passenger train? All right, this is the train from Mark Foxton to Pep City. Let's see, it's 52 of 126. So we might want to rejig this train. Let's see, manage vehicle. Let's change both trains to be, instead of having 9 cars. What is the capacity on this? 126. That's way too many. This is when we had like 300 people waiting here. So I want to change this. Let's replace these guys with the fancy, and this fancy, and maybe they'll make more money. So I want to go like maybe 57. Sure, that sounds reasonable. Let's replace them both. Okay, for some amount of money. Those will go on their merry way. So that's going to be a lot faster. Is that the right one? I hope so. Yeah, 3 cars. Perfect. I wonder what happens if there are too many passengers. Do they kick them off on the side of the tracks or something? I don't know. Oh my god. I'm like, I'm now having guilt over this. All right, how's this station doing? Okay, this train is waiting for ages and ages. Somebody had an interesting idea of supplementing the refinery here with more fuel. And I thought that was a good idea, but we don't need to supplement from a close by place because we're not going to earn any money from that. No. We can instead earn more money from here. I believe, yeah, still 185 fuel. So we need to really upgrade these trains. And I think we what did we do with these? Did I add anything here to these? Let's see. Crude oil to oil. This is the wrong thingy. Here we go. This is what we want. 24 wagons. Oh, that's right. I never added more trains. I was saving money and we were doing other things and I never added more trains. Okay, so we have a 24 car long train. What is the capacity on this? 98. We can replace these easily. But I want to replace them with a train that is different, I think. Let's see. Let's replace these with, what is our best vehicle for stuff? We have a tank car and a tank car. This is 80 kilometers an hour. I think we'll probably do better, even though it is wildly more expensive, but maybe the speed will get us there. I don't know. So let's add them. So again, we had 98. No, it's not 98. It was how much? They're all carrying regular fuel? Does it tell us what the total capacity is? Yeah, it is. 168. That's how much. All right, let's try this again. 168. And this is maximum of 80 kilometers an hour. So let's go add. Okay, there is the same capacity right there. Wow, 7 million per vehicle. That's crazy expensive. All right, let's look at our locomotives. We only need one that goes 80 miles an hour. We do not need more than that, because otherwise it's a waste of money. Okay, we have 75. This one is so much more expensive to run. I'm wondering if it would be worth it. This is 75 kilometers an hour. I think we're going up from 50. But then again, this is only one engine. All right, let's add this one. And we may need less of these trains on the line if we do this. Did it save? I hope. No, of course not. Of course not. Add this. And then add the tank cars. We had 168, but we might be able to get more than that on here because this is mediocre, but we could add more. Yeah, 80 kilometers an hour. So let's keep on adding till it goes to almost poor, because this line, okay, It's 0.2 kilometers long, this train. Oh, okay, now it's getting poor and too long. So let's go here to 2.2. I believe that's gonna work here. Holy fuzzy cats, it's $3 million to replace this. Okay, let's let some money come in. Can I just untick one of these? No! Oh, interface, why you do? Ah, so frustrating. It'll be fine. It will be fine. We'll organize this somehow. All right. I wish I remembered how many I had. Okay, locomotives, steam, get this most expensive one. Yes, please. Go back to the tank cars and just under 3 kilometers long. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, 80 kilometers an hour. 312 capacity. That's nearly, is it double? Almost double. I think it was 168 or something. All right, let's buy it. Let's have one. Thank you. Okay, I want to watch this monster train do its thing. Let's see this train, number 7. Oh my god. That's so good. I wonder if I should turn it around. I could do it in the station here. Turn this thing around. Maybe. Well, it has 168 oil here. I'm really curious if it's gonna make more money. This is train 7. To me, it's so strange that they don't get pricing on actual delivery time rather. Well, you know what? I guess it's kind of like we pay for UPS or FedEx or something. It's like they make you pay a price and then they say, you know, travel time in, 3 to 5 days. I guess if you want it faster, you pay for it to be faster too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the sound effects are definitely screwed up because, like, this should be much louder, this train. Anyway, I expected something weird with the patching going on, but there have been quite a few patches in the past few days, so... and also, please note, I am recording ahead, so this might have been fixed already. But anyway, this is quite cool to see this train bringing up all of this stuff. Wow. All right. You know what? Let's let that train do its thing. And I'm gonna see about maybe making another line, or let's keep on looking at those passenger trains. That's a good idea. So Laffy Taffyville, this one, they still don't have a ton of passengers here on this line. I do want to see the lines though. Let's go and click this one. Now, did I fix this one yet? Did we do that one? These are the Russian class PV. No, we didn't. So let's replace these. We're gonna go with all the stuffs, add this, and then the Suburban. 1, 2. That's gonna give us 38 capacity. I think that's enough, to be honest, for these trains, because these are like 60, I guess. This seems reasonable. It's 8 million to replace those 2. Yep, go. Do it. And I am curious to see, what this line is going to be like. That's TP Laugh Mark. Let's just look at our line thingy. That's this one right down here. See if it's any more profitable than it has been. Let's see. Finances. So this is where we're buying stuff in this particular low point. But I'm gonna see. I want to see a train come into the station. What are we looking at here? Laughmark is 20 passengers. There's comes another train coming in. How much is this gonna get us? And how many passengers do they have? Oh. So 230 for that one. It's this one, this purpley one here. 293. So how many passengers do we have? 23. Yeah, I'm concerned that this actually may not make money. Look at how fast it's leaping across the screen. I'm gonna go down to 2 speed instead of, what is that, 4? Yeah, it's 4. I thought it was 3, but it is actually 4. That's really fast. Okay, so that stone train, what's going on here? Oh, it was just auto-saving, right? Okay. Here's the stone train. This one is making, wow, nearly $1 million on its own. Just that stone train. I wonder, I don't remember how that was in the past, if it made more money or not. Is this when we changed it? No. Okay, so this is the whole history of it. I kind of wonder if this was the time where we had multiple trains, and this was the time when we had one train, and then we had like a double delivery or something this particular year. So one train replaced all the others, and our costs seem to be lower. Profits are slightly lower, but then we had kind of wildly varying costs here. So I feel like we've done pretty well on this train. That's good. That's really good. Nice. All right, I forgot to look at how much this made. Darn it. You silly thing. Well, we can check on it later, but it's looking really low right now. I'm thinking that these engines are just too expensive for this route because we aren't carrying enough people, I believe. And that's not good. This tools boat is also not doing well. Let me just check and make sure those are working. Again? Those trucks are waiting. What's going on now? Train 7. No! What's wrong? No! Aw, darn it. Let's pause. Let's see. You are unhappy because... You can't get out. Yeah, that would be a problem. We need to extend this section, this train station by 1 section, I think. I think it's too long. How many sections is this? 1, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one, importantly, is, can't really see very, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this also has to be extended. Oh dear, oh dear. That is not ideal, but we may be able to save it, maybe. Platforms. Oh, thank goodness. But it's in the wrong spot. Yep. Totally in the wrong spot. That's not good. But we can extend it 1 this way, or we can replace this thing with 1, 2 less cars. I think 2 less cars is better. But man, I wish I could see the exact amount. A few people have said, oh yes, you can change that in the options, but I've looked in the options. Where is it? Here's the settings. I haven't found anywhere where it allows us to see. These are just controls. And then the interface is here. There is, yeah, that's it. That's all we have here. So yeah, I can't find an exact thing to show units how long the train is. So that's a little bit annoying. But if it, hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 is, oh, it's the 240. It isn't the 3 something. Okay. So go ahead and, oh, wait, we were gonna, yeah, I think we should just shorten this train by 2 cars. Okay, train, we're gonna replace you. Manage vehicle. This has 26 cars at 200, 312 or something, I think. 312. Tank car. So let's get to 312. There we go. Yeah, this is the part that we can't see here. And yes, you can scroll this thing, but I don't know how you're supposed to keep track of how many cars there are when it's like, you don't know how far it jumps. Because you can use it only with the scroll wheel, you can't grab it at all, so it's very difficult. Okay, so delete 2. Okay, and replace. Does that fit? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's press play. Let's go backward and forward. Okay, how you doing, train? No, 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 no. Go back. Reverse. Okay, it's gonna pull all the way in. Can it go out now, though? Yes. Okay, that's the important part. As long as it can go out, we're happier. So with a train with that many cars on it, we might need just 2 of them, or maybe 3 of them, because we're still not grabbing all of the oil from there. That was weird. Where are you going, train? You're the fuel train. Why did you not go to... Ooh, heavily loaded. Have a train filled with at least 250 cargo items. That's quite tasty. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, right. Yes. You went to the wrong station, dude. You went to the wrong... Oh, probably because I deleted that track. Oh, boy. Okay. Train, why you do this? Come on, man. Come on. Why did you do this? Oh, and now we have a complete mess. Complete mess. I guess I should have just... Wait a second. This can go. Let me reverse this. Come on, reverse. Go along. Waiting for free path. Okay, so what I want to do here, I probably want to delete this. And then it will see the free path, I believe. Reverse, please. Oh no, not you. We're talking about you. I don't know. Oh, I might have messed up the other train. Oh no, 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 not delete. Just click. Reverse you. Go on. There you go. I think I was clicked on the wrong train and sending the wrong train around. Okay, so let's get this back into here. Maybe. If it wants to. There we go. Perfect. I'm glad I can replace that easily. That's quite nice. Now then, this will be able to go here. Life will be better. Excellent. So what's going on now? Are you unhappy? I don't think this is a problem. Cannot connect all stations. Okay, so this train was suffering for probably no reason. I think it can go ahead. Is this still disconnected? Oh, it is! Oh dear. Okay, that's a wrong thing. So let's fix that. It's supposed to be connected to that platform, and I connected it to the wrong thing. So there we go. That's better. All right. Jeez. This turned out to be an interesting episode, didn't it? But this is not good to have not running, because otherwise we're going to have massive issues with money if this is not going where we expect it to. Where the heck are you going? Huh? All right, that train is just gonna... It'll be fine. It'll find its way back home one day. It'll be great. Okay, let's check on some of these lines and see if they're doing anything decent. Okay, so this line here, Laffy Taffyville to Mark Foxton. It is seemingly, let's look at the finances here. Wow, we had a lot of money happen in the last section, but we also have huge expenses. I wish we could have, is there like a profit chart? This is a transported number of people chart. That's not what I want. I want a profit finances thing, because this is not great at all. I'm not happy with this chart, because I have to look at every single line and it doesn't tell me how much profit there is. I think it's about the same, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't look like it's much more, but we have to see over multiple years rather than just 1 year. So we'll just check it out because it does vary somewhat. So I think it's definitely worth thinking about. But you also have to have enough passengers to support it. What about this line? This one is, yes, this one also converted to new and fancy vehicles. Okay, this one seems to have seen quite a change in income. We had a few good years here and some very meager ones, but overall, definitely an improvement there. I think that worked. And then I think this period was where we had too many cars, so our expenses were quite high. How is this line over here doing? The one going to Don't Blame Me City. Oh, there we go. So train has 2 cars. No! We probably need to replace that or add cars. Let's see. Pause. Don't. Whoa! Holy fuzzy cats. 225 passengers here. Let's change this vehicle just slightly. Let's replace it with, let's go locomotives first. This one, then we'll add, it has 2 right now. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 76 capacity. I feel like that's enough. Eventually it'll empty out this station and then there's not that many at the other station. So I think that's good. Let's replace this then. $3 million it's gonna cost us. Oh, that's so expensive. But that's okay. We're doing pretty well with this train. It's not complaining, that's for sure. Lots of money on this line. But I wish there were more passengers from Don't Blame Me City. That would be nice. But I think we're going to make this a little bit of a hub if we go up and connect to the Stickton and Characterburg. My plan is to kind of go from Laffy Taffyville up through Shadella Township, Duskfall, and then Characterburg, and then connect that to Erieville, and then Erieville to the Stickton. Maybe we could even have like a ship ferry thing between Characterburg, the Stickton, and Prongsville. That might be nice. We have some buses going there already, but what did I see here in Erieville? My goodness, we have lots and lots of passengers waiting. I think we need yeah, definitely need more buses on this line. Let's just duplicate these guys and add them on. Very nice. Yes, good. And this one is very busy. Erie City 1. Yeah, that's the one we just added the buses to, so that should work quite nicely, I think. Man, it's really nice to get some of these very expensive trains running. I'm kind of wondering if I should do 2 trains here or not. Of course, we could do Don't Blame Me City, a train up to Takan Twin Cities. It'd be interesting to see if people go directly from Erieville or if they just kind of go around. But anyway, that is all the time we have for the episode today. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.